Good morning, Soul Embodiment Tribe. Brigette Patton here to bring you a message about feeling drained with your energy. Maybe you feel exhausted and tired. You may even be exercising and eating healthy, and still you're feeling tired and you just don't understand why you're feeling this way. So I just wanted to bring attention to the fact that we are going through a physical ascension process. And what this physical ascension process looks like is every single one of our cells in our body is actually being upgraded to a higher frequency. So every one of our organs and every cell in our body is always being recirculated and rejuvenated all the time. Like that's just a part of how we heal and how our bodies take care of themselves. And it's just part of our natural body's functions that are innate and keep us, alive and running. It's like self-maintenance. So in addition to that, our entire planet is going through a vibrational frequency upgrade. And so if you can imagine, if you're on a radio station, for example, maybe you're in the 90s, and now you're going up to the 100s. So your entire body is literally getting regurgitated into something new, into a new identity. And when you're feeling tired and drained, a lot of the time that's because there's a belief system that you're holding on to, or something that you're not facing, or spirit's asking you to do something, to take that next step. And maybe the things that you've been doing before, they're great. Maybe they have made you feel good in the past. But at this point, because so many people are waking up with their consciousness, our old roles are not going to continue to serve us any longer. We're going to have to level up. We're going to have to take that next step to participate in the creation of this new earth reality. And so you guys can actually go online and look up the Schumann resonance. And what that is that's the vibration that the planet vibrates at. It's the frequency that the planet is vibrating at. And this has been going on for years now, the upgrade process. And that frequency that the magnetic field of planet Earth that I'm standing on and you're standing on, I don't know, you might be in bed right now, it's shifting, it's getting higher to match the frequencies of source. And even all of the outer planets are really playing their part in helping with this upgrade. And we just aren't really conscious of it. We get up in the morning, we go eat breakfast, we go to work, we do all of these things, all of these human things that society tells us we're supposed to be doing, when we're actually a part of something bigger. We're a part of Mother Earth. We're a part of this solar system. We are made of stardust. And so for us to think that this stuff doesn't affect us, then obviously what's going to happen is we don't pay attention to what we need to be shifting. We don't pay attention to what we need to let go of so that we can take things to the next level. So my invitation to you guys is to really start asking yourselves what it is that you are imagining a planet of higher vibrations where everybody's connected to source. What would your role be in that? What would your highest purpose be? What message is it that you want to share with this world in order to connect and help in the assistance of this process? And that will energize you. That's what's going to take things up to the next level. What I help you guys with is helping you hone in on what your soul purpose is. What is it that the mission that you came here to do? And we do that by uncovering that blueprint that's inside of you. And there's so many layers of projections and distortions that are on top of the blueprint. We come here, we're in our childhood bodies, and we know what we're supposed to be doing here. We know, until people start telling us that that's wrong, or we get shamed for going after something that feels like pleasure to us. It could be something as simple as something sparks joy in you and you're a child and you go after it. Maybe you grab something or you touch something and somebody slaps your hand or yells at you. Something that small can interrupt that pattern until you become consciously aware of it. And so there's lots and lots of those deep inside of us. And when we uncover them, sometimes it's lifetimes of clearing that we're doing. And so we get drained and we get tired because we're going through a full upgrade, and it takes a lot of energy to shift those paradigms. It takes a lot of energy to interrupt a flow that's been going through your body for not just this lifetime, but all lifetimes. And we store that in our subconscious programming. We store that in our DNA. And so for us to break a pattern, if you can imagine a freight train running down the track, if you went and stepped in front of it, it's not going to stop the train. So your divine intelligence, your higher self, that's what stops that pattern. That's the only way to stop it. Otherwise, you're just putting Band-Aids on. You're just putting things there that that might interrupt the flow, and it might send it down another track, but it's not actually shifting the frequency within you. It's not transmuting it. It's just going to attract another issue or another problem. I call them opportunities for you to see what's going on inside of you as far as your thoughts and whatnot are going. So again, my invitation to you guys is to really feel inside of your bodies and ask yourself what belief systems, and every single day there should be a belief system that you're shifting. If you're not shifting a belief system daily, then you're not doing the inner work, because there's things, even I've been doing this for over 10 years now of doing really deep self-discovery work, and I do it every single day, and there are still belief systems that are coming to the surface, and there will be belief systems that continue to come to the surface as everybody starts stepping into their roles. So we only get the messages that we can deliver at the frequency that we're currently at. So as we climb that vibrational scale, our brain upgrades, and then we can understand the frequencies we're hearing. We're able to put words and language to it, and we're able to explain it. So that's why it's so important that we're all sharing the message of, you know, this higher energy. And it could just look like you interrupting a pattern when you hear somebody complaining. Speak up, for the love of all that's holy. We're here to shine the light and to illuminate things that aren't working anymore. And eventually your tolerance level is really going to drop, and you're not going to really care. You're just going to start saying the things that need to be said, because that is how we shift. That's how we change. That's how we take things to the next level. And we're not going to be able to continue to justify and have the excuses that we've been using in the past, because our roles are shifting. We aren't going to be able to just freeload on the energy of other people that are at higher levels of consciousness anymore. Everybody is going to have to participate. And this isn't like a I have to do it type of thing. This is a I get to do it type of thing. I get to be a part of this magnificent shift that's happening on the planet right now. Like, how cool is that we're consciously aware of this transition happening right now? That's amazing. That's exciting. So whatever it is that you're doing, whatever your daily routine looks like, change it up. Figure out what it is that you need to do to take it to the next level, and stop making excuses. Do it. Because first of all, that's why you came here. You came here to experience something beyond your imagination, something that is absolutely beautiful. And every day I wake up and I can't even believe, even though I've imagined it, I can't believe that we're here in this time now. We've dreamt of it. We've talked about it. It's been prophesized. And now we're here. So we actually have to do it. We have to do the physical work with the wisdom that we have. It doesn't mean we're waiting for somebody else to do it for us. It means we all need to show up and participate so that we can usher this in a higher frequency way that allows all of us to be able to do it with a little less pressure, because that's the other piece of it. Mother Earth is also going through this upgrade. So this is the last thing I want to talk about. I know this doesn't have anything to do necessarily with how much energy you have, but it actually could be tied to it. Mother Earth is asking us to, you may feel a pull to go to a certain location, or maybe you feel like you suddenly want to travel somewhere and you don't have a reason why. You just feel really pulled there. Well, depending on your vibrational frequency, your physical body is going to provide healing to that location. You may be getting called there because Mother Earth needs your physical energy there to help anchor in these higher vibrations. And so that's another piece of it. And if you're not understanding the messages that you're getting and you don't have clarity and you can't focus on what you're supposed to do when, then reach out to me, because that's what my mentorship program is designed to do. When you're at that higher level and you're ready to take things, really move it forward and move things into your body, that's when you reach out to me. Otherwise, keep watching these videos. They're designed with these light codes so that your body can be activated and you can move to those next levels of awareness and you can start taking divine action in your everyday life. So I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. I love you.